YouTube, Periscope, Twitch, Twitter, and lovecityarts.org. Hope everyone's having a great evening. Glad to be with you as we hold space for light and love and what is good in the world. Welcome. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go out now and share. I'm going to go share this with people who I think might be interested. Thanks for watching. Let me know who you are and where you're watching from. I'm Andre in the Flow, and this is The Good Report. I need to change my calendar. I think today is Thursday. Thursday, April the 2nd. It is day 20 of The Good Report. 20 days we've been gathering every night. 1, 2, 3 people. Really doesn't matter. Watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and also lovecityarts.org. Gathering to share a space of love and light and positivity. Thank you for showing up tonight. Hang out if you'd like. Head away if you'd like. The only reason why I show up every day at 8:30 is so that I can remember what is good intentionally. Remember what is good without apology. Remember what is good in the face of adversity. That's the reason why I'm here. So thank you for watching. Let me know who you are and where you're watching from. So many fucked up things, frankly, I don't know any other way of saying it, happening in the world. I'm looking away because I'm sharing this out on my Facebook. Lots of messed up things going on, including something that happened to me today that I'll share probably in the next few days or the next week or so. But things are coming to a halt for me soon with my day job. And I found that out this morning in a bunch of shady circumstances. More details on that later. In the meantime, I'm letting you know I'm not just coming on here every night to hold space for light and love and gratitude because life is perfectly going for me. Sometimes really, really messed up things happen, as they're happening to countless people. I'm about to join the 10 million unemployed people or furloughed and unemployed people across the country. And in the same way that I've been showing up for the last 20 days as we walk through this, that is now part of my reality. I always, as you can see back over the receipts, had compassion for everybody that was going through this. And I will just continue to attempt to raise my vibration and energy while holding space for your raising a vibration and energy. When we do lose these jobs, when all earth passes away, and all of the things that we use to support us up, our jobs and our talent and being booked and blessed and all of these other things, when all of these things fall away, I want to make sure that I am the type of person that can look myself in the mirror every morning and say, hey, I'm doing the very best I can with what I've been given. And if what I've been given today is just the breath of life and food to eat and clothing on my body, then I'm going to just hold space for that gratitude. And I know that this pisses people off. I mean, I'm telling you that today I got called into a meeting and my last day is next week. And yet, we still rejoice. And not from a fake place, but with understanding the same thing I've been telling you all and been sharing with myself through this platform for the last 20 days. It is well. It is well. Everything is working out for our highest good. Out of this situation, only good can come, and we are safe. That's the affirmation. And all of this could turn into a trash fire. But on the way to that process, I'm going to continue to boldly declare every night at 8:30 until this is over, or until I draw my last breath. All is well. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good, meaning that all of these things that are happening are somehow going to serve me. somehow at the end of this story, it's all going to come out for our highest good. Let me know. I see you 4 people watching on Facebook. Let me know how you feel about what I'm saying. Are you with me? Do you think I'm totally full of shit? I want to hear it all. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Periscope, and also lovecityarts.org. Thank you for watching tonight. Thank you for holding space. This is like a marathon of gratitude. Some people are going to be able to be with what we're about. Other people are going to be like, oh, God, this grateful guy. Let me know where you're watching from and who you are. The reason why we hold the Good Report is to hold space for what we're grateful for. So while I found out that my last day is going to be next Thursday or Friday on my job, I also love the fact that I bought the biggest tub of vanilla ice cream today. And my cousin, who I lovingly cohabitate with, told me that she's no longer doing ice cream. And so if she's no longer doing ice cream, that means that whole tub essentially will help me one spoon at a time eat my feelings through this pandemic. And that's something to be grateful for. I'm going to start shuffling the cards. This is going to be a short one tonight. Let me know by going to lovecityarts.org and using the comment. I say that every night. The contact bar at the bottom of the board. If you use that, hey, Callie Joe. Yeah, I mean, listen. Sorry for my job, but claps for ice cream. Absolutely. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Like, either these things are true for us or not. And see, this is how Soapbox starts. Because either I'm going to go to somebody's church. Hey, Callie Joe, it's so good to see you. I love you. Either I'm going to go to someone's church every Sunday and say, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad with it and just feel good. Or I'm going to stand in this situation. I'm not saying this is for everybody. I'm going to stand in this situation of having been told that next week is my last day. Sometime next week is my last day. I'm going to boldly stand on that and say, well, hey, I got told that my work is drying up. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Because let me tell you something. Rejoicing and being glad in it feels a lot better than depressing and feeling apathy in it. Imagine if we said, this is the day we've been given. Let us be depressed and apathetic in it. That's not what it said. It said, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. And I would like to think that that was in the midst of all kinds of adversity when that was written. So I'm going to do the same. I'm also going to pick a card because we're not going to be on long tonight. Or what I was saying, if I can complete a thought, is that if you would like to come on and chat with me about your personal COVID journey and experience, feel free to go to lovecityarts.org, and there is a contact bar at the bottom of the website. You can text us, you can email us, you can WhatsApp us. You can leave a love note on the gratitude wall there. lovecityarts.org. Would love to hear from all of you. It looks like we're going to be here till the end of the month, if not longer. And so, good vibe. So I'm just going to show up every night at 8:30. And for those who want to take a little piece of love with you, that's what we're here for. Let me know who you are and where you're watching from. Thank you to everyone watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Periscope, and also lovecityarts.org. Tell me when to stop shuffling these cards. These are our Mark Nippo inspiration cards, and I always read an inspiration every night. Tell me when to stop. Not everyone at once. If you don't tell me when to stop, then I will just stop on my... you know what? This one called to me. It's fine. All right. Tonight's card from the Mark Nippo Book of Awakening is Open Your Wings. Open your wings. It's so funny. No bird can fly without opening its wings, and no one can love without exposing their heart. Once again, today's card from the Mark Nepo Book of Awakening card deck, inspiration cards. Today's card is Open Your Wings. Let me let you see a little bit. It's too bright in here, the lights. Open your wings. The back of the card says, no bird can fly without opening its wings, and no one can love without exposing their hearts. This card strikes me as a call to vulnerability. The only way that we're going to be able to heal our land, I feel, is if we actually become vulnerable to the needs and the suffering and the pain of the other. And so this is a call. This is a call to us in this time to really get focused on the love that we have in our heart, and then more ways to be vulnerable with it in order to help the other. I mean, when we're looking at present 10 million people unemployed and potentially uninsured as a result of that, myself now included in that bunch, hot off the press. When we look at those numbers that are 10 times worse and beyond than the Great Depression, we're sitting on something that's unprecedented and also something that is extremely full of pain and suffering. And the only way that we're going to be able to fix this and support each other is through profound amounts of love. And this card is telling us no one can love without exposing their heart. So I'm going to have to get more vulnerable in my heart space in order to show up for my family and show up for my friends and show up for this beloved community. I have to expose my heart by saying it really, really sucks to have invested years of my life into a company producing really, really good results. And then just like that, it's like over. But I can't receive your love and I can't give love to you without not authentic love, without exposing that part of my heart. What do you think about it? What does this card mean for you? When you hear no bird can fly without opening its wings and no one can love without exposing their heart, what does that mean for you tonight? This Tuesday, April 4th, the 20th day of my sheltering in place with all of you by holding space for light and love and gratitude. Would love to hear from you. I'm going to leave the chat lines open for a few minutes to hear your good report about what's good for you. My ice cream was good. Immediately after I got bad news from my job, I had people that I could reach out to and talk to support and offer words of encouragement and affirmation. That felt great. And the breath of life that I'm taking and the technology I'm using to be here with all of you, that's part of my good report. If you'd like to share what your good report is, feel free to throw that in the comments now. If not, we have a 24/7 board of gratitude over on lovecityarts.org that people can go in and chat about what they're grateful for and what they love no matter the time of day. That's a 24/7 gratitude bulletin board and chat room over on lovecityarts.org. For the last part of our gathering tonight, I'm going to take a breath too. For the last part of our gathering tonight, I always end or close out by holding space for those who are in some state of suffering. There's someone that's on an ICU bed tonight due to this pandemic. They're there maybe for COVID-related things or not. There are people who passed away today that did so from nothing that had anything to do with this pandemic. And there were babies that were also born today that don't even know about this pandemic. So it's not a going and coming. But for those who are suffering, I just want to right now offer a word of love. Because I believe that love is the greatest power there is. And there are people in those situations that want to live. And so if they want to live, I want to support that. by blasting them with love and light and all of the positive healing energy that I can send their way. So I'm going to do that right now with you. Let's send them healing energy. Known people and unknown people to us. All of the emergency workers who are out there on the front line, some of them wearing one surgical gown and one mask for the entire day. May their immune systems rise to meet them. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be free of suffering. May they find a laugh in their day. May they find a little relief in their soul. This shit is heavy. So may they find a piece of relief today. All of the parents who are at home taking care of their kids and training their kids and schooling their kids while also having to deal with adult responsibilities, may they be happy, may they be healthy, may they be free of suffering, may they have patience in their lives and more love than ever before, may they have compassion for their kids, and may kids have compassion for their parents. Let that be so. And may we always remember that we are held in the heart and mind of God, or whatever you esteem God to be. But we are held in the heart and mind of love, of the universe, and of God. And may we never forget that. May we always show up to stand and be counted amongst those who believe that we are on the heart and mind of the divine. Never forsaken. You've never been. We've gone through some tough shit. I'm 36 years young. I've gone through some tough shit, but I've never been forsaken. I've never been forsaken. And you've probably never been forsaken. Tough spots, but because you're watching this, I know that you're supported in some way by something or someone. And so for that, I gather every night to offer gratitude, because I need to focus on that in order to survive. Because if I don't focus on that, I will give up. If I don't believe that there's greater coming, then I lose hope. And there's nothing worse than feeling hopeless. I've been there before. And so for everyone that's watching right now and the people that will watch in replays, let us hold fast to hope. Like we were talking, I think it was last night. If you are at the end of your rope, I pray that the divine consciousness, that the divine Father, Mother will come into your situation and tie a knot in the end of the rope that you feel like you're at the end of. I hope that for you as much as I hope it for myself. I can't find the card that we picked, so that is that on that. Remember that we're here every night at 8:30 just to hold space with each other. You're going to get a lot of negativity on your phones and social media, and you're also going to get a lot of negativity from the news networks. And that negativity, I'm not saying that lightly, I'm not talking about the deaths of those precious, precious lives. I'm just talking about the endless flow of fear. And I'm going to come on every night for one person if I must, and hold space for light and love, gratitude, and community. Thank you, Maria. I'm grateful for you and our friendship as well. We're all in this thing together. Maria was one of the first people that I text after I got that news today on my job. We're always like in and out of text across the country. And knowing that I have people to turn to in tight spots is also it just because I can turn to you and because you can turn to me in moments like this, and we can continually turn to each other. I know that I'm never going to be alone. And the thought that you're not alone actually matters right now more than it ever has. Someone is in a dark corner in their house right now feeling alone. And we have community. And I wish someone would go knock on their door and be like, hey, there's this crazy black dude on the internet in New York who just wants to tell you that you're loved and you're valued and that you're going to make it through it. and that you're going to make it through it. Yeah, I said that the right way. They're going to make it through. And so that's why I'm coming, because I feel like that's my purpose right now. CJ, Baby Reed Jr. said, love is in the air, continuing to look for a greater today and tomorrow. Yes, yes. Love is in the air. And so like hundreds of people watch these replays and listen on the podcast, and they're going to hear me say that love is in the air, continuing to look for a greater today and tomorrow. I believe that. I'm going to touch and agree on that. CJ and I work together. Well, all the theater people in here, because CJ and I work together at Bush, and then Maria and I did Rent together out west, and just good people. Let's continue to keep showing up for each other and loving on each other. Let's continue to reach out to that loved one that crosses our minds that we haven't talked to in a long time. Let's continue to be kind to each other. If you are out and not in a mask on your walk, practicing healthy social distancing, I've just been waving at people. And in New York, they're particularly weirded out by it. But I've just been like, as I'm walking 6 feet away, I'm like, because I want to just remind people that like we don't have to go into this like, don't look at me, don't sneeze on me, this like fear posture. We're going to be safe, but we also have to maintain our love. Like that's what's going to heal us. I cannot wait to give giant bear hugs again to my loved ones. So I got to hang on for that. I got to hang on in this job situation. I'm gassy as fuck tonight. I got to hang on to hope no matter what. Hope no matter what. Hope or bust. All right. I blabbed enough. I'll see you all tomorrow night at 8:30. Know wherever you are on the country or in the country, wherever you are in the country, you are loved, you are loved, you are loved. I'm Andre in the Flow. This is the Grit Report for the second day of April, day 20 of us holding space together for the world we want to inhabit, not just the one we have. Have a great night, everybody. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.